What is up, everybody? Rogue Hero here. So, the ban list just dropped earlier today. Actually, about 4 hours ago. If you guys have not seen my ban list reaction, I did it live. Reactions right here. Also, man, considering I'm doing this top 5 best decks video, make sure you guys hit up Trading Card Mint down below. They're a new sponsor of the channel. Get 7% off your order. So that way, if you guys want to build these awesome decks, you can use that website and get 7% off. Ban list, man. It killed a lot of decks, specifically Bird Up, and hurt my hero deck. However, I still think the meta is going to be definitely slightly different moving forward, which is why I'm giving you guys the top 5 best meta decks for the current format. Now, I know a lot of people really kind of don't like these type of videos so soon because they're like, oh my God, we haven't even had a tournament yet. The meta, you don't even know what the meta is going to be. But it's like, bro, if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh consistently and you've been outside like I have been, pretty much saying, like, if you've been going to locals consistently through this entire C19 pandemic, you kind of know what the meta is already, especially if you've been playing Master Duels, and you can kind of make a really good prediction. So take this type of video as more of a prediction video, because it's not going to be 100% guaranteed, but I can almost guarantee you that the decks I'm about to mention right now are going to be some of the best decks moving forward. So off the rip, right, as number 5, I got Brigade Pure. Reason I say Brigade Pure is because that deck was really good pre-Bird Up. Like, Brigade Pure at its peak, like, you can fuel the graveyard, Revolt still at 3. There's a lot of cool combos you can do with Brigades as a whole. And for what it's worth, the Lyricist engine made it a little ridiculous because some more could spam out Big Bird and Barrier Statue. Now that option is not as good anymore, even though you can still kind of play somewhat of a Lyricist engine, Pure Brigade, I predict, is going to be one of the better decks because the deck was already good and it's still here. Like, literally before the whole Lyricist hype on the Brigade variants, the deck was still one of the better decks. So I think we're gonna see that deck come back within the meta and be really good for the up and coming format. Coming in number 4, right, I got Invoke Dogmatica Shutdowns. Now, Invoke Dogmatica Shutdowns, Nadir Servant did get hit to 2. It kind of slightly hit the deck. And with cards coming off the ban list like Skill Drain, it's gonna kind of hurt because, like, if they go second and your opponent flips Skill Drain, as an Invoke Dogmatica Shutdown player, you're gonna be pretty hurt. If you're not playing Shadow Dragon, which is the one that can pop spell cards with Shadow Fusion, you're going to want to play that card again. I do know a lot of Invoked engines really kind of stepped back from a lot of the Shadow cards, and they pretty much just ran off of using the Dogmaticas to dump the extra deck Shadow monsters to search out the Schism to make the window on the following turn. Now I think the Invoke Dogmatica Shadow deck is going to evolve into more of a deck that allows you to use some more of a Shadow engine, which I did speak to my boy Anthony. He's a really good Shadow player. Shout outs to him. He didn't really main deck that stuff, but because he said it kind of bricks. But now, if you can add some slightly more bricks to help you out with the meta, it's gonna be really good. So, I mean, Window's still a thing, Schism still a thing, Macabre still a thing. Ain't nothing changed. So, Invoke Dogmatica Shadows is here to stay, guys. I think it's gonna be a really good deck. And considering it only got a slap on the wrist, literally like a slap on the wrist of Nadir Servant to 2, that's it. You best to believe that you're gonna see that deck at locals a lot, especially now that the ban list is dropping. We don't have to worry about nothing, bruh. We're Gucci. Coming to number 3, Eldritch. Now, Eldritch previous format kind of took a step back. Reason why I took a step back is because decks like Drytron, Lyricist Brigade, Invoke Dogmatica Shadows was just that much better. Eldritch was always looked at as a meta deck. No, I'm sorry, as an anti-meta deck, simply due to the fact that it can main deck things like there can only be one. Eldritch by himself is really good. And honestly, from playing Master Duel format, it made you realize how annoying that deck is, especially if they just played a set 5 past Eldritch version that just runs on running Eldritch and that's it. Now we have 3 Skill Drain. And that's going to be really annoying because Eldritch don't really lose the Skill Drain. And every time I played against Eldritch, I mainly lost them when they flip Skill Drain. Now, obviously, Imperial Order is one thing. Yeah, I get that. But bruh, if you guys have not played in a format of triple skill drain, because it's been a while, think about 7 years to be exact. It's been a while. I'm gonna tell you guys, triple skill drain calls for main deck spell and trap removal. I don't care what deck you're playing, because if you play against a deck that can utilize triple skill drain 100%, you're gonna lose. I don't care, unless you just set up a board first, make a break my board and pass type of field, which decks like Invoke, Dominic, and Shutdown can do. You literally, it's gonna be a dice roll game, and I don't think any good Yu-Gi-Oh player wants to win based off just going to dice roll. Triple skill damage is a threat, so I predict pretty much like Twin Twister is going to be in the main deck, maybe Cosmic Cyclone, especially because of Eldritch, they get all their stuff back. But nevertheless, people have to draw that stuff. And Eldritch, not only they have the Eldritch traps, they have there can only be one, which can stall people out. It's a broken card. You even have ignorant cards you can probably tech like Mystic Mind. And on top of that, you can tech things like freaking Skill Drain. Can you guys imagine, just thinking about it right now, Exodia, Mystic Mind, Skill Drain type of stall decks? Bruh, options are limitless, right? So with that being said, I predict, honestly, like real talk, Eldritch is going to be one of the better decks, because triple skill drain is a thing. Yeah, they lost Imperial Order. That card was toxic and they definitely should have left. But triple skill drain, bro, it's kind of like we gonna really see the better of two evils right now and what they're gonna do. And also, they can side deck anti-spell fragrance, so them losing Imperial Order don't really hurt that much, because they can still stand my face, flip freaking anti-spell fragrance, and do effectively the same thing they did with Imperial Order. Now, personally, I got some side deck spice for you guys, because outside of Twin Twister, I ain't personally going to be attacking in my side deck Denko Sekka, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Next up on my list for the second best deck of the format. Now, all these is no specific order. One is not better than 5. 5 is not better than 1. I think these are just going to be the best decks we're going to see running around. Dragon Link. Now, the reason why I say Dragon Link is because Dragon Link is a deck, right now, it's a really good deck. Really powerful deck. I've heard from players that can kind of brick. However, when it goes off, it goes off. Destrudo just got off the ban list. You guys see where I'm going with this here? Considering Destrudo just got off the ban list, that's another synchro play for Dragon Link. That's another body to the field. And they got Red Eyes Dark Metal Dragon back at 3. Bro, Dragon Link is definitely going to be one of the better decks of the format. You guys cannot tell me that deck is not going to be good. It's literally going to be, if Dragon Link player can go first, they might even add some danger monsters in for the light and dark aspects of the deck. Bruh, they're just going to be boom, 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 special summon, special summon, special summon, set up board, pass, GG, no re. Now, Dragon Link's going to have an issue going into game 2 and 3. However, Destrudo adds way more freaking combos to that deck, bro. Way more combos. And if the Dragon Link player is smart, they might be main decking Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm seems really good in that deck, because if they go second, if they have to go second, they can just Lightning Storm out back row or monsters and just go off. So I definitely predict Dragon Link, specifically because the Destrudo came back and Red Eyes MD. We're definitely going to be seeing some, and not to mention, bro, Verde Anaconda is still here. Dragon Link can also utilize Verde Anaconda with the Red Eyes Dragon package to bring out Red Eyes Dragoons. Now, I know they could probably do DPE, which is good, and the Fusion Destiny engine is really good, but since it is a Dragon deck, you better off just running the Dragon engine, which is Dragoons, Red Eyes MD. You can bring out Red Eyes Darkness Metal, bring him out, bring back your Red Eyes Black Dragon, and you got to ease a little quick OTK right there. Like, bruh, the OTK options is endless, and I'm pretty freaking scared for this format. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So that's number 2. And my last deck I want to talk about, real talk, is Phantom Knights. Phantom Knights is a deck that I really respect. It's a really good archetype. The deck can grind games like crazy, and that's another example of a set 5 pass, which is why I think, or it could set 3 to 4 cards in pass, which is why I think back row removal is going to be heavily played in the main decks moving forward. And I definitely predict Denko Sekka is going to be a thing, especially because Pendulum's got a lot of support too. But that's neither here or there. I don't think Pendulum's going to be that great. If anything, they're going to be in the top 10 best decks. But we're talking about top 5 now, right? I'm talking about top 10. I'll give you guys my runner-up at the end of the video. But PK in general, bro, The fact they have all the combos still, it didn't get hit. It was already one of the better decks for the previous format. So naturally speaking, it's going to be one of the better decks of this format moving forward. They just have to adjust their playstyle. And the Banlist didn't really help them out that much. I don't know if they could utilize skill drain. I think they can. I don't think that, well, maybe somebody can make a unique version of it. But nevertheless, man, I can see that deck being used heavily too because it didn't get hit. And I don't think that, even if people start main that can back row hate and text like Dingo Sekka, I don't really think that people are going to be able to beat PKs that easy versus everything else. Now, obviously, there's other decks I could have listed on this video, but I'm gonna leave that for you guys to post in the comment section down below. Runner-ups on the list, Solomon Great. Solomon Great is really good, really respectable deck. They can play the go on second game really well, especially if they side deck in Dark Luna more. They obviously play the go on first game because they have most of their support back. Circle is a thing as well, so Solomon Great is really good. Pendulums is definitely a runner-up on this top 5 best decks of the list. Pendulums, like, bro, 3 Skull Crobat Jokers on top of Astrograph Sorcerer, bro. I'm waiting for Terrific Gaming's build, even though I don't really care about Pendulums that much. I do respect the fact that he's one of the better Pendulum players, at least from what I've seen online. So I'm pretty sure he's going to have some nice spice for you guys on that. And on top of that, bro, let's have Pendulums, Solomon Grades, bro. Decks, bro, the format is gonna be insane right now, man. Insane. So once again, man, post comments and thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. It's your boy Rogue Hero, bringing you guys the top 5 best meta decks of the format. I'm gonna film a top 5 best Rogue decks of the format. So if you guys once again didn't see a deck that you guys thought was gonna be good, let me know, man. Oh yeah, also my other runner-up card, because I kind of forgot it. Sky Strikers, that's another archetype that didn't really get touched by the list. And Imperial Order being gone, Sky Striker hand trap variants are gonna be really sane, but I don't think Sky Strikers is gonna be better in decks like Dragon Link, PK, freaking Eldritch. Like, those decks are just gonna be super insane right now, man. All right, Rogue Hero signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.